Let's look at what I had to do to prepare for tonight. I asked Katie, the curator, to draw something simple, like a design or a simple picture. Here's what happened. Hello, Katie.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Thank you. So lovely to meet you too. Thank you so much for doing this. So you're a curator at the Science Museum.
Yeah, that's right.
You've kindly lent us yourself for this experiment. Thank you very much. So I'm going to give you this, which is a big board and some black paint and a brush, and I'm going to ask you to go and paint something on this. Now, the only limitation I'm going to give you, please, is that it's something that's going to be relatively simple, a kind of a design of some sort. I'd like you to go home and do it so that you know nobody could possibly be seeing what you're doing. So lock yourself away, draw the curtains, hide in the cupboard, whatever you like. Make sure nobody sees it. When you've done it, don't tell anybody what it is that you've painted. I want you to keep it yourself. Then you're going to wrap it up in newspaper, and then you're going to bring it to the Science Museum. And I'd also ask you maybe to change your mind a few times before you actually start painting, so that you know that nobody could possibly know what you've painted, and that is a decision you're making just at that moment. Does that make sense? Thank you very much indeed. Well, there's your brush and paint. Very good. Have fun.
I'll do my best.
And good luck.
All right,
and
thanks.
entirely up to you what you paint. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, your security guard will give you a hand there. Thank you so much, Katie. You can come down and join me, please.
Thanks,
Thank you. Hello. Thank you very much.
Again.
Well done. Well done. So nobody saw you draw the picture as well. I take it you locked yourself away at home and...
Absolutely. Nobody's seen it, not with my boyfriend.
And obviously you're not going to tell anybody what it is either. Fantastic. Now, this is going to be sealed off. Tell us about the security you have in this place.
Absolutely. Well, the bridge is going to be secured for the next week, so nobody's going to be on there. And then the museum has 24-hour security and cameras on all the time, so no one's going to be able to tamper with it in any kind of way.
And this, after all, is probably one of the most secure buildings in the country, I would imagine.
Absolutely.
And that's going to sit there for a week, during which people will be able to come here to the museum and stand here, look at it, and draw what they think it is, to read your mind. Well, here is Katie. Now, Katie's the only person who knows what's there, and she's in an isolation tank in a secret location. Now, she's currently blindfolded, and she doesn't know where she is. But let's talk to her now. Katie, can you hear me?
Yeah, hello, Derren.
Hello, nice to see you. I know you can't see us. You can take your blindfold off now. Now, you're going to have a bit of a light shining in your eyes, so just be aware. It might take your eyes a little while to adjust. You don't know where you are, do you?
I've got no idea where I am.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. This is basically working like an isolation tank, and you being disorientated in this way, not knowing where you are, it actually does make you a little more suggestible, and it'll make your job easier of mentally projecting the thought that you're going to have. So there's a good reason for this, so thank you for bearing with us. Excellent. Now, keeping an eye on proceedings tonight, we have a team of scientists from the museum who are here to make sure that the experiment is all conducted fairly. Hello? Hello? And this is our crowd. Now, you're going to have the same instructions as everyone at home, just to relax and draw whatever comes to mind. It's very important I have not given you any guidance on what to draw, correct? Correct. Lovely. Thank you. All right. So, at home, let's begin remote viewing now. Katie, I'd like to talk to you for a moment. Can you hear me again, Katie?
Yeah, hi, Derren.
OK, we're going to begin the process now, Katie. So your instructions are this. We're going to focus in very closely on your eyes. And what I want you to do now, in your mind, Katie, is to begin to mentally project the image that you've drawn. If you have drawn something that is fairly abstract, it will help you if you find things that in your mind that it maybe looks like or resembles. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. OK, fantastic. So, Katie, just be doing that now. Start mentally projecting that image across the nation and to these people here. At home and here in the museum, you are now about to remote view. Everybody here as well, take a deep breath in, let it out, and relax. Now imagine an image of the British Isles on a thin sheet of paper, like a newspaper, in front of you. Now that image is whisked away, and on the next sheet of newspaper, it's an image of the south of England. That is whisked away, and on the next sheet you can see London, and on the next, the Science Museum, and on the next, this room, and on the next, a big close-up image of that package with a newspaper around it. Start drawing whatever comes to mind. Now, you as well here behind me. For a week, people have been doing this in the museum, and you are now doing it too. The crowd here are starting to draw as well. Don't think about it. You're going to be drawing whatever comes to mind, shapes and designs throughout the commercial break. The ads will actually distract your conscious mind and allow your unconscious, that is the deeper part of you, to come up with ideas. So keep drawing on several sheets. Don't censor yourself. Don't worry about being specific. Remember, it is just a simple design, so it's likely to be shapes interacting somehow. But if it makes you think of anything in particular, write that down too underneath. So keep drawing, and we'll see you in a moment. Stop drawing if you haven't already. You've just played your part in a great big television first. You have just joined with the nation and people here in the psychic skill of remote viewing. So people here are now bringing up their drawings, and Katie, you can stop concentrating now on your mental image. We're going to turn off your sound just for the moment, so you can't hear us. We will speak to you later. Thank you if you took part. You have all drawn what your unconscious mind has suggested that the picture is, and we have a team of independent adjudicators who will be sorting through the pictures that people have drawn here tonight to see which pictures have come up the most, as well, of course, as those left by visitors here in this glass box over the course of a week. At home, then, as well, please spread out in front of you what you've drawn so you can see everything there, too. Guys, can we get this box emptied out, please, so we can see what's in there? Ever so big and strong. Meanwhile, aside from remote viewing, the psychic arms race led the CIA to look into the idea of sleeper assassins. These were innocent people who could be programmed to commit crimes, such as assassinations, without realizing. And I took that as the inspiration for this next piece. I wanted to take a member of the public who had no idea that he was being targeted and see if I could make him do something completely unexpected and out of character, possibly even break the law. This small cafe was the perfect size to find the target. Rigged with hidden cameras, including a camera in my glasses, it was just a matter of time before someone came in. My idea is to use a technique called mirroring. This will enable me to have some control over their actions. The first stage of mirroring involves trying to copy the other person's body movements so that we get into sync with each other. It often takes several attempts before I find the right person. It wasn't her. Once I'm mirroring them, I'll try to lead their actions so that they're copying my actions without being aware of it. After a while, a third person appears. After 20 minutes, I've got this guy in sync with me, so now I'm going to try and lead his actions. He's now copying me without realizing it, and I'm going to try and make him feel sleepy. Sleeper agents were used by both sides during the Cold War, the ultimate goal being to control the minds of these agents in order to get them to do something illegal, which is what I'm going to attempt here. There are two things for you to unplug on the TV. The little red girl is your trigger. I pay for his coffee and leave. We follow him using hidden cameras as he walks up London's Tottenham Court Road, best known for its large number of electronics shops. The little red girl is your trigger.